All right, welcome. Tonight we have Firebirds C up against the... Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at my job. I had it, I'm blanked. That's an oopsie. We have the kickoff here. It is a best of 5 series as the Red Raiders of Northwestern College. There we go. Thank you, notes. We have Brady taking it across the field here. I just played in the last Firebirds C, but we have subbed in the sub, Josh. And that is a score for Rhythm on the Northwestern College Raiders from Iowa. That's my hiccup. I probably caused that goal, in all honesty. But I'm going to lock it down now. Here we go. Plenty of time left, almost the full 5 minutes. The kickoff goes in the Firebirds' favor. Rhythm's meeting it. Weathens is turning on it to clear it out to the side. Weathens gets one more touch on it. Thrown into the corner by PJ. Deck clears it toward the middle of the field, which will be met by Rhythm, who's going to pass it around him. Oh, we have some Raiders bumping each other into almost an open net. Deck now scrambles back as Weathens has it thrown over him. Deck misses the touch, but Twizen's there to get it out of the way. That's a shot that goes just wide by the Raiders. Twizen now clears it to the left. Brady should have a little bit of control over this one. He follows it. Oh, and it's taken by PJ to get it out of the way of the Firebirds. Deck fakes them, passes it to the side, but he's got no boost, so it's going to be hard to follow, but he gets one more touch, takes it up the wall, and is met by Brady. The Raiders clear it down, and they're creating quite a lot of pressure in this ballgame so far. To the backboard. Rhythm's up for the shot. Passes it down to the left. Brady's there to meet him, but Deck passes it. Excellent patience, though, by Brady to wait for the ball. Gets it around all the Firebirds. Trying to scramble back in defense. Weathens makes it back in time and makes the save. PJ passes it mid, Deck's able to pass it back and gets a demo along the way, which should relieve some of the pressure that the Firebirds have been facing. Twizen sets it up to the backboards, Weathens there for the shot and just a little to the right. Brady's taking this slowly, knowing that it's a 2v1, but Deck's there for the 50. It pops out just above the net. Rhythms tries to go for a shot, and it's denied. Raiders are keeping up on their pressure. Brady takes it. Tries to pop it around, gets it to the backboard, but Twizen's there to safely put it in the corner, and Deck takes it up the wall. He's got a little bit of boost to work with. He's got some nice control. Brady's there, though, to get the save, as he just ran out of boost, but Twizen's there for the top left shot that goes crossbar down. Firebirds finally generating a nice bit of pressure here. And Twizen should be able to 50 this into his corner. Deck's there to meet for another 50, but Brady gets by him. No Raiders are there for the shot immediately. PJ puts it wide. Weathens passes it around Rhythm. Twizen goes, pulls off. It's now in the... Oh, and we have some Raiders bumping each other, which could leave an opening for the Carthage Firebirds right now. Rhythm's going to try and flick, and Weathens 50s into the corner so that Deck can collect it. Deck low on boost. Twizen shoots it high. And it's cleared right back to the Carthage half by the Raiders. They're generating an immense amount of pressure right now. That was a tough touch by Weathens. Deck takes it. Nice little passing play in front of the net to get it away. Weathens still on the ball. Twizen going for the shot now. And it's just wide, no double. Oh, that kind of leaves a 1v1 situation for Deck, and he's there for the save. Deck now tries to pass it to the middle of the field. Rhythm backflips on it, but PJ's there for the shot, and Twizen's there for the save. Deck at midfield tried to tap it back out to Twizen, but just couldn't quite get the touch. Weathens clears it to the sidewall. Brady's there to meet it. Deck playing patiently, trying to get it. Pops it around Brady. PJ's up. Gets the touch mid. Tries to go for one more, but can't. Twizen clears it down this field to Rhythm. It's off the backboard. This is a nice shot for Weathens. Just high off the backboard. Weathens bumps one of the Raiders on the way out so that we can generate more pressure. Twizen, I think, missed that one. As PJ collects it. We got 2 Firebirds up right now, and none of them can make contact with the ball. Twizen's now pushing up a little early, which leaves the backfield completely open. Oh, but they cannot capitalize, and the Firebirds are able to get it clear, and that might just be in their goal. The equalizer is scored out of a series of unfortunate events for the Raiders. Weathens with the cross-map snipe over all the Raiders as PJ was caught just a little too far upfield. With less than a minute left, Firebirds equalize. Kickoff goes in the Raiders' favor. It's going toward the net. It's open. Nice save by Deck. Brady's putting it back to the backboard. If anyone's there for the shot, Deck meets it. Shot, though, denied by Weathens. Rhythm up to try and collect it. Brady should have the next touch here. Weathens tries for the bump, but cannot get it. This leaves a 1v1 situation now in the back, as Deck once again gets a nice touch on the ball. Not a great touch by PJ, as Weathens is able to loft it up, but Deck has no boost to continue, so he tries to fake, and it just does not fool Rhythm. Now Deck's been demoed, which should bring him to the back of the field. If there's no score already, which there isn't, because Weathens is there to deny that shot. As we reach the final 8 seconds of the game, let's see if the Firebirds can clear this one more time. It's in the air. Dwizen's trying to cherry pick this one. Going to the backboard for the Raiders. Shot. High. One more shot. Overtime. Firebirds are able to get it down. Now we reach overtime here in game 1. Kickoff goes in the Firebirds' favor, as Dwizen cheated to the right for that one. It's right in front of the net, and Rhythm clears it just out. A little slow by the Firebirds here, but Weathens is able to clear it to the side. Oh, we have a bit of a double commit that could be costly if Dwizen doesn't get a nice touch, but he scores it anyway! Dwizen there to win game 1 for the Firebirds, 2-1, only 19 seconds into overtime. He doesn't make contact here. I think that is almost guaranteed a goal for the Raiders. But Dwizen coming in clutch for the Firebirds to go 1-0 in the series. Firebirds, honestly, not generating the most pressure we've ever seen out of the start of that, but able to get there in the end. Weathens leading the charge with 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 saves, and 2 shots. A lot of saves needed by the Firebirds because of all the pressure that the Raiders were able to put on there. And I think going forward, the Firebirds need to focus a little more on their passes out and their clears in order to really run away with this series. This is a best of 5 series. I can't remember if I said that. So, first to 3 wins. And here we go into game 2. Kickoff goes in Firebirds' favor. Brady pops it toward mid if any Firebirds can meet him. Deck tries to, and is now out of boost, and he's going to take a little time to get back now. Dwizen, I believe, pops that over 2 of them. Dwizen going for the shot now. Can't quite get it wide enough, and Brady's there for the save. Shot now by Brady, and that is in for the Raiders. They score first, again, very early into the game, much like game 1. Hopefully the Firebirds are able to tie it back up soon. Deck just not quite able to get back. Again, I think that has to do with the fact that he was out of boost when he was flying across the field. Was just slow to get back. Here we go. We got about 4.5 minutes left in the game. That kickoff definitely goes in the favor of the Raiders, but Deck is there to keep it away from going in the net. He pops it high. Weathens should be able to beat Brady. Shot now by... a couple Firebirds were tied up in each other's wheels for a second, which left the net quite open for the Raiders to capitalize, and they do. Rhythm shoots that upper 90. 4.5 minutes left on the game clock. Very doable for the Firebirds. They just need to get some offense going. Dwizen able to get it onto the Raiders' side early and bumps their player off. Passes it middle to Weathens, who sends it to the backboard and tries to pass it mid, but Rhythm is there to collect it and start an air dribble. That gets almost over Deck, but he collects it very smoothly. As he tries to get it to the wall, he's at 0 boost again. He can't really follow that. Dwizen is beat by Brady. Deck able to get the clear, though. One more pop by Deck. 50's in the back left corner. Weathens tries to shoot. Nice save, though, by PJ to keep it out of the upper 90. Dwizen tries to pass it mid, and Deck saves it because that was going right toward Brady's car. Firebirds a little out of position right now, I'd say, as they're trying to scramble on defense, but a nice whiff by the Red Raiders will open up the space a little bit for the Firebirds as they scramble on defense, and I speak too soon as it turns into a nice passing play as a lot of the Raiders were already downfield to collect any passes from any other players. And that's a slotted bottom left shot by Rhythm, and Deck tries to read it, but just can't quite get there. As the Raiders go up now 3-0 with 3.5 minutes left on the game. kickoff goes in the favor of the Firebirds again. They seem to be doing quite well at the kickoffs. They just can't quite convert yet. But as I say that, Dwizen gets a nice demo, which leaves it kind of open if he can get a nice shot down, which he does. Deck's there to put it in the back of the net and bring us to 1-3 Raiders. We've got about 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game. Very neutral kickoff there. It stays neutral. Red Raiders able to take control of it. Brady tries to get another touch, doesn't quite get there. PJ puts it under one Firebird, but Deck's there to collect. Might pass off to Weathens. He does. Who's gonna shoot, but not quite powerful enough to get the back in the net. But he passes it mid again, and Brady's there to put it back in the corner. Denied instantly. Wizen tries to take control a little bit, put it on the backboard. Deck with an incredible angle! Puts it in the net off the crossbar. An impossible shot by Deck with a wonderful pass by Dwizen. He's on fire right now. As the Firebirds now bring it within one with 3 minutes left in the game. Oh, and this might be off the kickoff. Oh, just wide, but any Firebird can shoot now, and it's in! Deck with the hat trick for the Firebirds, tying it up 3-3 off the kickoff goal. 2 minutes, 45 seconds, plenty of scoring still available. We're here for another kickoff. Tied 3-3. Another kickoff in the Firebirds' favor. Deck, can he shoot again? He cannot. Weathens there for the pass to Dwizen, which is stuffed. Rhythm tries to shoot. It's off though. Nice demo by Weathens to alleviate any threat immediately. Deck's there to collect it. Missed by PJ. 50 toward the back of the net. Just off. Dwizen tries to take this up the wall, but is met by PJ, who tries to go for the ceiling shot, but he's blocked too far out of position to really get any other touch. Boom down the field by Deck yet again. Brady puts it to the wall. Weathens trying to get it mid. Dwizen's turning on it. Tries to pass it to Deck up the wall. A little too hard of a pass. That shot's going high and top shelved by Rhythm. It's the battle of Rhythm and Deck in terms of scoring right now. Which Firebird or Raider is going to be the one to score this game-winning goal? There was a passing play attempted to happen, but Dwizen hit it just a little too hard toward the wall, which put everyone out of position just a little bit. Deck couldn't quite get back to save that one. Weathens passes it over into the corner. Again, applying pressure immediately on the Raiders after the kickoff. That's a shot toward the net, and Dwizen scores! Wonderful substitution. Glad they got me out of here. Dwizen's absolutely an animal on the field right now. 71 mile an hour shot to lock it up at 4-4. 2 minutes left on the game clock. What a game in game two. Oh, and another passing play, but Deck just can't quite get the placement. God does bleed. Brady goes for the touch off the corner. It's going to go mid, but Deck's there to meet it, of course. He's got another touch. One more. 50s it toward Weathens. Dwizen pops it high. Brady puts it off the backboard for a shot. It's going to be crossbar, and Weathens is able to put it in the corner safely. Another shot coming in by Rhythm, but he whiffs on it. Deck's got a little space to work with now, and he's demoed. Firebirds have some nice communication to make sure that someone clears that away when it's rolling toward the net. That pops high off the ceiling. Rhythm can't get there. Deck's there for the shot. Met, and he demos the guy in net on his way out. Dwizen passes mid. Deck gets another bump. This leaves the net wide open, and Weathens scores! Your Firebirds take it 5-4 so far with less than a minute left on the clock. Nice shot placement by Weathens to make sure that it stays just out of PJ's reach. With the kickoff, we have a nice 50. That is met by a Firebird. Weathens should be able to clear it, and once again, the Firebirds continue their dominating kickoff aggression as it's 50'd up and staying on the red half so far. The shot by Brady, though. Oh, but Dwizen avoids the bump, and he might have an open net after that, but he shoots it just wide. 30 seconds now approaching as We come to the close of this game. The Red Raiders have to do something quickly, and this might be it. But Dwizen's there again with another defensive stop, and Rhythm shoots it just wide. NECC puts it out for Rhythm, who puts it on the backboard, and Dwizen clears it. That's going to be in the net, and that should just about all but say that's game 2 for the Firebirds. Dwizen and NECC coming up big for the Firebirds. Dwizen defensively and offensively, and NECC with the hat trick. I'll have to check stats. That might be Dwizen's hat trick. No, Weathens did score 1 goal. And with 13 seconds left, Firebirds just have to play around the Red Raiders a little bit, which they will seem to do as we enter the final 10, but NECC wants more. He's putting it toward mid. It's cleared back. Weathens should have that, and he could kill it right there. Scary little ending there. Here's people screaming in the other room. The Firebirds take this one, making the series. Honestly, guys, I don't know. We're missing one member of the stream team who's always there with my notes. Now I'm looking them up on my own. Point is, we're going to game 3. I'll figure that out sooner or later. You guys watching at home probably have a better memory than I do. We're going to go into game 3 here. The Firebirds doing a much better job of passing the ball around and overall keeping better pressure on the Red Raiders. All right, I'm back as we're about to start game 3. I did check. We are up 2-0 in the series. Shows how crucial one person missing from the team makes this stream a lot more difficult for me. For the Firebirds, they could win the series right here. As Weathens takes it up the wall, continuing that pressure, tries to pass it out. NECC's got to play a little more passive, which he does as Rhythm tries to clear it toward mid. NECC gets it to the wall. He's got another touch to get it around PJ. And the pressure is on for the Firebirds now. Rhythm's trying to take it completely around the net. Passes in mid. Weathens just off. Oh, and it's on the goal line. It's on the goal line. And PJ's able to put it in. Nice pressure there quickly on the turnaround by Brady and PJ. The shot just barely doesn't go in, but PJ's there to clean it up before any Firebirds can find it. 4.5 minutes. You know, the Red Raiders, they do have a theme here. They do like to score within the first 30 seconds, and that theme has continued. But the bigger theme that's continued is Firebirds having some pressure off the kickoff, which they did for a second, but Weathens is going to try and continue it, which he does. He's met, 50s it toward mid. NECC's there for the shot. 50s it over to the wall. Rhythm tries to shoot it, but he whiffs. Dwizen's there. Weathens a little out of position as it's boomed around him. NECC's trying to get the save. The Red Raiders here are playing to not be eliminated this game. They're trying to bring it all the way back to game 5. Firebirds playing defense and offense right now in order to stop that. I'm seeing a lot of bumps now by NECC. That's my favorite play style. I'm loving to see it. Dwizen's there to collect it. He's got space. He'll boom it down the field though. Rhythm sends it to the sidewall for NECC to collect it. He's gonna follow it. He's there for the touch. Oh, and NECC shot denied by PJ. Weathens pops it high for PJ. Weathens dribbling right around all of them so far, but Rhythm is gonna stop that before it can get any further. Brady pops it to the corner, 50s it with Weathens. We are entering 30 seconds of pressure, and just as I speak, that goes just wide. An unlucky 50 for NECC, who's on 0 boost. Picks up the big pad, plays off of PJ's whiff, gets it around 3 Red Raiders as Dwizen tries to go for the double touch. It's down, Weathens with the shot, 50s it. The Red Raiders should be able to collect this and get a little bit of breathing room. Brady though for the shot. NECC can't quite get there as Brady scores. These Red Raiders do not want this to end here. They go up 2-0 with just under 3 minutes left. And with the kickoff underway, we have it going in the Firebirds' favor. Brady's up to meet it though. Weathan should have this before PJ does. Oh, but a demo, double demo, they're both down. Deck with a nice touch. That's going to be an open net though because of the demo. But Dwizen's able to get back, and along the way he gets a demo on Brady. Relieving the pressure just a little bit. Deck touches it out to the corner. And Weathan's is bumped off so he can't get the touch. So Rhythm's going to take this slow in a 1v1 situation. He tries to fake Dwizen, but it just doesn't work. That's on. Just off the crossbars. Deck takes it to midfield. And it's pressured right back. Dwizen's going to collect this and hopefully take it up the wall here. He does. Pops it around one. He can't get another touch. Maybe down to... and the miscommunication just wasn't quite there, so Weathans has to make a tough save. But he's able to, even in the awkward position. And no Red Raider was there to immediately respond. They really trusted how much Weathans had control of that ball. And with just under 2 minutes left, these Firebirds are going to have to score soon to make something happen. Yak trying his best to get it mid. It just flops around in the corner for a little bit. Dwizen trying to do control play. Rhythm takes it though. Now we've got Firebirds all on their back feet. As Brady's up for the shot, it goes backboards. Does he have the double tap? He doesn't. Weathans tries to clear it. Rhythm playing very patiently, as knowing he's the third man. Weathans passes it down. PJ's there. He pops it high. Just off the backboard. Deck gets a touch. Shot is saved by... I think a Red Raider might have saved that one, as I don't see a save in the score feed right now. Unlucky for the Red Raiders. Lucky break for the Firebirds as they're able to transition into offense now. Pops out mid from the corner. Brady's up for it. He pops it. He's out of boost though, so he can't follow. Rhythm's trying to get it mid. Can't quite do so. The back passing out to PJ and bumps into Rhythm along the way. That's going to slow down their offense a bit. Maybe enough for Weathans to do something here. He does. He gets it around one. He pops it. He's out of boost now. He's around two though. Tries to 50 it. Can't without any more boost. That's popped to the backboard. One demo and net if we can get the shot off. We just can't quite get the shot off for the Firebirds. Weathan's going to shoot. Rhythm's going to clear. With 30 seconds, it's looking like... Oh, what a save by Deck, though! To keep this from getting any more of a bloodbath than it has been so far this game. Weathans is able to take this ball, and with 19 seconds left, I think we can about chalk this one up in the scorebook. Dwizen tries to put it to the backboard. Missed! PJ collects. Deck's trying to get the pressure. They're trying to. They'll do everything they can. That's the Firebirds. They're not going to give up until it hits the ground after 0 seconds. Dwizen is going to pop that, but yes, that will be the end. One for the road for Rhythm. That will be the end of Game 3. We go on to Game 4 with the Firebirds leading the series 2-1. It seems that the Red Raiders this time around definitely played more patient. They weren't caught upfield as much, which allowed the Firebirds to have their quick transition offense and apply a bunch of pressure. Notably, I think Rhythm has been playing really patiently. Deck and Dwizen, though, they are quite the duo right now. And if they can keep finding each other on the other side of the field, I think that the Firebirds could lock this one up in Game 4. As a recap, I can't remember if it was streamed. Our Firebirds B team won their first match today by sweeping their opponents, and the Firebirds C team won their first match today by going to Game 5 against NTC White team. NTC White had some key subs that took it from being a 2-0 series for the Firebirds all the way to Game 5, but the Firebirds were able to recollect themselves, change up their game plan, and lock it down in Game 5. Now we move on here to Game 4. Again, this is match point for the Firebirds if they can lock it down here. And we have kickoff. With it going in the Firebirds' favor, Weathans is able to clear it to the corner. All Firebirds working on a little bit of low boost right now, though. Dwizen's there to try and keep pressure up, but now all three Firebirds are caught up field. That clear, that boom by Deck is going to actually open the field for Dwizen to take a shot. Rhythm takes it over his net, though. I think he's going to go for the double. No, he passes off to Brady, and that's just off the Firebirds net. Demo leaves a bit of an open net for a second, but Weethans is there as the shot is very weak by the Raiders. Brady clears it high. Deck is going to try and meet him. Oh, but the shot down, crossbar, and in the net. Deck was beaten just barely on that challenge in the air. And a nice pass by Brady allows PJ to finish this just away from where Dwizen was. As once again, they score first and they score early. With 4 minutes and 18 seconds left, the Red Raiders are up 1-0 in the series. In the game. Double commit by the Firebirds might get a little nasty as Brady tries to pass it, but Dwizen's there for the 50. PJ will just stop and half flip it around. A little bit of weird touches there, but it might work out. Rhythm's there for the save, though. Weethans will touch this out. Rhythm will pass it right back to the corner to Brady, who doesn't get a touch. Dex trying to clear it out of his corner. Firebirds are scrambling on a little bit of low boost, as I think the Raiders have been able to take a lot of it. PJ's running on 0, though, but he's getting bump after bump. And he almost gets the bump. Firebirds almost get the bump on the man in net to score. Just can't quite get there. Dwizen's trying to go for a clear here. He can't quite, as that's passed back to Brady, who will take it to the sky. Met by Deck. Deck's not going to let it get by him again. Weethan's going for the shot. Denied. Dwizen now able to make the save before getting demoed, and Deck's in an awkward position, but he is able to intimidate the Raiders enough to make them not go for it. And that should be in the net. A nice 50 by Dwizen ties this game up for the Carthage Firebirds with 3 minutes to go. Yes, a nice, that has gotta, I bet the Raiders wish they had that one back in terms of 50s. 50s into the net are the worst kind of shot that you want to see go in. Deck 50s it straight up to the ceiling and down. PJ plays it under Dwizen, who was pre-jumping the ball, but Deck knocks him off, so the pressure can't quite continue yet. Weethans pops it up. That's going to be middle. Deck's got a great control of the ball. He's got the flip reset to get it around the last one. What a defensive stand by Deck. Weethans collecting, pops it over Brady. He's still got it. He pops in midfield. Rhythm tries to collect. Dwizen will take it up the wall. He's going to try and bump Rhythm. PJ's there. Awkward position for the Raiders defense as they're jumping all over the place. And Rhythm's able to find a clear. Weethans tries to pop it up, but Brady's there to immediately send it right back down. That's cleared down the field. They might have committed too much, but PJ's there. Weethans tries to pass it to Dwizen, but Dwizen I think is low on boost and was unable to get there. Weethans will follow and have it cleared downfield. 2 minutes, 10 seconds approaching. That's a shot by the Red Raiders, but it goes just off. That's another shot. Saved by Deck. PJ's trying to take this to wall, but he's demoed by Weethans to relieve the pressure a little bit. Oh, and a miss by Dwizen, but Weethans is going to get there. Not quite. Firebirds are now. Ooh, it was a hold your breath moment, but Deck was there to clear it away. Oh, and that unlucky pinch might be in our net, but it's just off. Deck's there to 50 again. A real midfield battle, I would say, right now is going on. Deck tries to go for the shot, can't quite get there, and he's a little wide. Rhythm sends that to the backboard extremely well. He's going to go for the double, fake it for Brady, but Brady is denied by Weethans immediately. PJ gets it by Deck. Deck trying to turn it around, trying to get a little fancy with it. No Firebird is at the back post. They've got to touch it now. We've got a double commit, but luckily Deck sends it and relieves the pressure. And a miss by Rhythm will actually send that toward the Raiders' net, leaving it a little open. Weethans can't quite get there for the shot right after. Brady tries to get it to the backboard. Rhythm's going to be able to collect this before the Firebird can get there, and he gets the boost along the way. He's going to dribble this over one, down crossbar, and it can't quite go in. Deck is on 0 boost, but he's going to act like he's got a million as he pinches it away from some Red Raiders as Dwizen takes it up the wall and is demoed by Rhythm. With the shot, it's going over Weethans. Weethans gets a nice save to keep this game out of in the hands of the Firebirds. As we enter the final 30 seconds, it's tied 1-1. Dwizen's trying to play a little more control here, which he does. Pressure, though, continued by the Raiders. They're going for nutty shots. They might have overcommitted a little bit, but Rhythm gets back in time to play some defense. We got two Firebirds on the ball. Weathens pops it to the backboard. Tries to tap it. This could be a shot for Dwizen. Not quite. Accidental flip reset by Rhythm there. Pop to mid. Dwizen's gonna try. Ooh. Another hold your breath moment as the net was left open before that ball hit the ground. But we are here in overtime of game 4. Deck's there for a 50. Down to Weathens. Shot. Saved by Brady. They try to pass it out. No Firebirds there. Brady gets it over to Dwizen. That's to the corner. Deck also passed around. One left in net. He tries. He scores. Deck's there. Oh, and he shoots it toward his old net. Rhythm collects it. Plays it off the wall. Dwizen touches a little bit toward the Carthage net. Weathens passes it toward the mid. That might be a shot. And, oh, just a lot of defensive errors there by the Firebirds that'll allow the Raiders to equalize the series is what I meant, and win game 4 as we head into game 5. 2-1 for the Red Raiders in that game. Series tied 2-2. We're on Champions Field. We're going to game 5. Great series we've seen both ways by both teams. It's been a real shift in pressure and domination. A lot of the midfield, I think a lot of this is actually going to come down to boost management. Which player or team is going to have more boost when they need it? That comes to whether they're going to be stealing from the other team, whether they can cross the paths correctly in the mid. Either way, we're excited to see it as we go into game 5. And with game 5 off, we've got the Raiders taking pressure immediately. Rhythm playing the midfield really well this entire series to collect any attempted clears by the Firebirds. About 30 seconds in, I think this is the longest time the Firebirds have held the Raiders off the board to begin with. That's cleared toward mid. Deck can't quite get it, but Dwizen's going to collect it. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to flick it. Past one, but he gets demoed. Brady goes to the corner. He's going to go for the double touch. Can't quite get it, and Deck gets it back out. Now we've got some Raiders fumbling over each other. Brady will clear it to the side when no one is, just to buy a little time for his team. Weathen's going for the doubler. Can't quite get it as it weirdly bounces off the corner. Dwizen tries to shoot. Just wide. Now it's past mid by Deck. Weathen skies it just above the net. Rhythm's there again. Dwizen stops it. A little bit of miscommunication by the Firebirds, but Weathen's there for the shot to buy his team time. Now it's everyone back on defense, but two nice demos by Deck is going to slow down that attack entirely. Great play, off-ball play by Deck. Dwizen tries to pass it out, but the only one there is Brady, who's going to shoot it and get it in the Firebirds' net. Brady takes full advantage of Dwizen trying to clear it, and Weathens is just not quite ready for that shot. As the Red Raiders continue their trend of scoring first, they go up 1-0 with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. Deck's going to take this up the wall. He's met by PJ, though, in the air. He gets around him. He's trying to go for the ground pinch. Can't quite. It's popped mid. Rhythm, a little miscommunication, I think, but Rhythm's there. He's getting back. Weathen's trying to pop this mid. Actually, he goes for the shot wide. Oh, and a beautiful save. But Dwizen doesn't allow it to be there for long as he puts it in the upper 90 and ties this game up. Dwizen takes full advantage of two Red Raiders being a little awkward in net and equalizes this game. complete beat by the Firebirds on the kickoff there. Rhythm will take it though. He's met by Deck. 50s it down toward mid. Brady puts it back in the corner. Dwizen tries. He gets beaten. Weathens tries to bump him, which does the trick in getting it out of there for a minute. Firebirds a little awkward on defense. PJ tries to go for the shot. Dwizen clears it to the corner. Now put to the backboard. Deck tries to take. Deck gets a good clear, but he's on 0 boost. That's just going toward the net. Wow, that was a great save by Brady. Pre-jumping it. Dwizen's there, though, for the cleanup. Denied. Rhythm tries to take it. Gets one demo along the way. He's going to try and put it mid. 2 Firebirds on the ball now. As respawning after a demo does throw off a lot of rotations. Brady demos Deck again to relieve pressure. Rhythm tries to clear that. Weathen's there. Doesn't have much boost to follow it, as Brady will clear it right back out. Dwizen pops it high and over 1. Can he get another touch? Deck gets a nice demo. Weathens gets a nice touch on that. If Deck can get the demo, he can't quite. And Rhythm is there for the save. They're trying to keep that pressure going, though. The Firebirds are not going to let this one up. They want to take the lead, and they want it now. To their credit, though, the Red Raiders are playing some good defense, but that'll leave it open. Saved by Rhythm again. He's everywhere he needs to be on the field right now. PJ pops that away and safely from net. Dwizen's going to try and put this back mid, though, not keep it safe for long. It's going to fall awkwardly. The squishy save by Rhythm, though, to clear that ball out. And the demo and shot by Deck. Put the Firebirds up 2-1 with 1.5 minutes left. Nice demo by Deck. You know, I've been talking all series. Deck's there for the shots. With 1.5 minutes left, the Red Raiders are going to have to score soon if they hope to even take this to overtime. They do keep that pressure starting, but Deck's there to take it. And he's calm under the pressure. He's collected. He's there for 50s. Dwizen's the only one who can reach that. He waits a little long, though, and Brady's able to clear it toward mid. But Weathens is able to put it back on the other half. But Rhythm playing that patient game. Shot by Brady goes in. Again, just great, wonderful patience by Rhythm, always waiting on those Firebird clears. And he gets a nice pass out to Brady, who slots it just above the Firebirds as they're a little awkward in net. We're tied with 1 minute left in the game. Nice 50 on the kickoff. Dwizen sends it to the other half. Weathens is going to try and clear that, but he gets demoed, so he can't really follow it, giving Brady a lot of time to collect this and take it up the wall and do whatever he wishes with it. He wants to air dribble it, maybe a double tap. He's just shooting on net. Dwizen pops it high. Can't quite get it to the side. Weathens will do that for him. And Dwizen should get a nice clear here. Weathens tries. I think he's out of boost, but he's shooting anyway. Just narrow. Deck tries to pass it back mid, but PJ's the only one waiting there. He gets an awkward touch, though, but Brady's up for it. I can't quite tell who's there after. Weathens tries, but is denied by Brady. And the pressure now is on for the Firebirds. But Weathens is able there to relieve it just a little bit. Can't quite get another touch, though. Dwizen has to come in. Oh, and a misplay. Saved by, I think that was Rhythm again. Deck tries to half flip this one, but just lines it up for Brady to go up. He's going for the double tap. He's off, though. We enter 5 seconds left. A lot of pressure coming from the Raiders right now. They'll get the last shot of the game. Oh, and it's on, but Weathens is there for the save. PJ wants to keep this in the air and keep it going. Weathens is clearing it out. They might just let this one die. We are going to overtime here in Game 5. 2-2, tied up. This is for the entire series. They miss on the kickoff. That's going to make it real awkward for Deck, but it gets it past anyway before getting demoed. PJ's going to back pass it all the way to his corner where no one is. We're going to see some time for PJ. Deck gets a nice touch toward the back post. Rhythm's playing ever so patiently, and 50s it really well. He's going to meet Weathen. That's going toward mid. Brady's there. Firebirds are all on their back foot right now. Dwizen puts it to the backboard if any Firebird is there to finish. Just put off by the Red Raiders. Past mid again by Deck. We got 2 Firebirds up. Dwizen's trying to retreat back because he knows we got to play it a little bit safe when it's overtime in Game 5. That's a shot on. Oh, and just not safe enough as Brady scores. That'll be 3-2. as the Firebirds are reverse swept by the Red Raiders of Northwest College.
Going to need a tune-up after that.
Just slips out of their grasp in the end there as the Firebirds are unable to lock that one up. They played a great game, great saves. In the end, I think they just started to push up a little too much in the Game 5. They did really well in Game 4, and they were feeling themselves, but Rhythm altogether had amazing patience on that game. And I think Rhythm will be my personal pick for an MVP of the series right there. All right, we have another game coming up in 5 minutes here. It'll be Firebirds B going up against, I believe, Holy Cross. And that will be a fun one to see. And I think I'll be commentating that one as well. Yes, I will. I'm getting the nod from the boss. All right, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to take a 2-minute break, though. So we will be back in just a minute.